Hello, I'm Jeremiah Shaver. I'm a multimedia journalist with The Telegram, and this morning on Main Street TV's morning show, I will be taking you across Jackson County. We're taking tours of our local parks where there are Christmas tree displays. Here behind me, this is Jackson's Manpower Park, and that is where we will begin our tour. Then we will work our way down to the Village of Oak Hill, where we will check out the Christmas tree display in Central Memorial Park, and then we will journey to the City of Wellston to Pride Park, and we will check out that display, and then we will wrap things up in the Village of Colton, where we will check out a tree that is in memory of a resident there. So hope you guys enjoy this little tour to get you in the holiday spirit. The display in Jackson's Manpower Park is brought to you by Cultivating Our Future. This tree is decorated in memory of Aidan Blanton. This tree is decorated in memory of Paul W. May Jr. These trees are decorated in memory of Paul and Jane Bragg. This tree is decorated in memory of Brenda Graves. This tree is decorated by the Porter family. This tree is in memory of Arabella Simmons. This tree is decorated by Atomic Credit Union. These trees are decorated by Iron City Barbell. This tree is in memory of Leah Simpson. This tree is in memory of Matthew Carl. This tree is in memory of Fern Evans. This tree is decorated by the Southern Ohio Bruisers Roller Derby. This tree is decorated in memory of Paul and Carol Buck and Alice Vaughn. This tree is decorated by the Grace United Methodist Church. This tree is decorated in memory of Carrie Union. This tree is decorated by the Jackson Rent to Own. This tree is decorated by the Jackson Middle School Student Health Council and Jackson Middle School Student Council. This tree is decorated in memory of Nikita Marie Dell. This tree is decorated in memory of Tyler Stewart. This tree is decorated by ERA agents. This tree is decorated by Integrated Services for Behavioral Health. This tree is decorated by Buckeye Forest of Jackson. This tree is decorated in memory of Nathan Tilley and Richard Tilley. This tree is in memory of Chad McInnes. This tree is in memory of Brian Bostick. This tree was decorated in memory of Josh Eggers. This tree was decorated in memory of several individuals. This tree was decorated by the Haddon family. This tree is in memory of Ron Carter Jr. This tree was decorated by Troop 9387. This tree is decorated by Lois and Charles Mudlock. This tree was decorated by Howard Handy Real Estate Services. This tree was decorated by the VFW Post 8402, Post and Auxiliary. This tree was decorated in memory of Mike Eisenogel. This tree is decorated by Northview Elementary. This tree was decorated by Total Media. This tree was decorated in memory of Jeremy Hughes. This tree was decorated by the Show Dolls Baton Corps. This tree was decorated in memory of Paul Seitz. This tree was decorated in memory of Josh and Bub Costello. This tree was in memory of Harold Davis and Clyde Taylor. This tree is in memory of Dick Skurlock. This festive tree that looks like an American flag was decorated by the AMVETS Post 84. This tree was decorated in memory of Jenny Meredith. This tree was decorated by the Jackson City Library. This tree was decorated by Faith and Fitness Studio. This tree says it was decorated in memory of our loved ones. This tree was decorated in memory of Kerr and Lois Hess. This tree was decorated in memory of Buckeye Roger Hammond. This tree was decorated by Eclipse Baton Group. This tree was decorated in memory of Michelle Dobbins. This tree was decorated by the Hill Landrum family. This tree was decorated by the Stockmeister family. This tree was decorated by the Humane Society of Jackson County. This tree was decorated in memory of Ricky Israel, Jeff, and Harry Tullia. This tree was decorated in memory of Danny McCartney. This tree was decorated by Promised Land Church of Jackson. This tree was decorated in memory of Susan Ross. This tree was decorated by Ohio Valley Bank. This tree was decorated in memory of Cheryl Kearns. This tree was decorated in memory of Bethany Codrell. This tree was decorated by Warriors for Christ Hope Center. This tree was decorated in memory of George and Nora Denny. This tree was decorated by Holzer Health System. This tree was decorated by the Carlsons. This tree was decorated by New Beginnings Recovery. This tree was decorated by the Lillian E. Jones Museum. This tree was decorated by the First Baptist Church of Jackson. This tree was decorated by People's Bank and People's Insurance. This tree was decorated in memory of Kay Moore. This tree was decorated by the Christ Church of Jackson. This tree was decorated in memory of J.R. Baker and Joe Greer. This tree was decorated by Animals Unlimited. This tree was decorated by the Cub Scout Pack 48 and Boy Scout Troop 48. This tree was decorated in memory of Elias Black. This tree was decorated by Hothead Burritos of Jackson. This tree was decorated by the Wilson family. This tree was decorated in memory of Debbie Gooden. This tree was decorated in memory of a number of individuals. This tree just says Our Guardian Angels. This tree was decorated in memory of Marcia Spriggins. This tree was decorated by Westview Elementary. This tree was decorated by Carmen's Used Cars. This tree was decorated by the Jackson Apple Festival royalty. This tree was decorated in memory of Shannon Cooper.
Somewhere you can be, somebody waits for you to do one for me.
Hey guys, we have made it here to the village of Oak Hill. We're at Central Memorial Park where we're going to be checking out their Christmas tree display here, and we're going to walk through and show you guys that. When you guys are seeing this later, this video was done over 3 nights, had all kinds of different weather, had good weather one night, poured the rain another night, and tonight we've got some snow flurries. So hope you guys have enjoyed these tours. Let's take a look at Oak Hill. The Christmas tree display in Oak Hill Central Memorial Park is organized by the Oak Hill Historical Society. This tree is in memory of Bethany Hackney. This tree is in memory of Calvin Allen. This tree is in memory of Maul. This tree is in memory of Dylan Strickland. This tree is in memory of the loved ones of the Kaiser family. This tree is in memory of Mary Jones. This tree was decorated by the Oak Hill United Methodist Church. This tree was decorated in memory of Vicky Midkiff. This tree was decorated in memory of a beloved mom, dad, and grandparents. This tree was decorated by the Oak Hill United Presbyterian Church. This tree was decorated in memory of Doris Miller. This tree does not have a tag. This tree was decorated by the Oaks Middle High School after-school program. This tree was decorated by the Madison Jefferson Fire Department. This tree was decorated in memory of Michael Saylor. This tree is decorated in memory of Foster Strickland. This tree was decorated in memory of Donna Hughes. This tree was decorated in memory of Hubert and Dorothy Davis. And I believe it's snow flurrying at the moment. This tree was decorated in memory of Gene Welch. This tree was decorated in memory of Roger and Rosemary Kozmar and Teddy and Eddie Osborne. This tree was decorated in memory of Marlene and Eddie Evans, Joe Crabtree, Iva Crabtree, and Mabel Dillon. This tree was decorated in memory of Ashley Brown. This tree was decorated in memory of Linda Canner. This tree says it was decorated in memory of Joey Rollins. This tree is dedicated to Jake and Marcella Schrogenberg. This tree was decorated in memory of South and Janice Swan. This tree doesn't have a tag, but it is decorated for the Browns football team. This tree was decorated in memory of Woolever family. This tree was decorated in memory of several individuals. This tree was decorated by Holzer Health System. This tree was decorated by the Welsh American Heritage Museum. This tree was decorated in loving memory of Alan Moore. This tree was decorated by the High Valley Bank. This tree was decorated by Atomic Credit Union. Hey guys, hope you are enjoying this Christmas light display tour across Jackson County. We have now found ourselves in the city of Wellston, and we are inside Pride Park here along Railroad Avenue between 2nd Street and Broadway Street, where I'm about to show you all the Christmas trees and some of the light displays here at the Wellston Ohilco Lights display. This display has been going on for several years, and this year it is on the Holiday Trail of Lights for the state of Ohio. It's one of 70 displays. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's take a look. This tree is decorated by the Colton Volunteer Fire Department. This tree is decorated in memory of Chris Border. This tree is decorated in memory of Gary Border. This tree is decorated by Buckeye Community Services Adult Day Services. This tree, which is unfortunately not lit, is in memory of Lois Saunders. This tree is in memory of Pat McKee. This tree is in memory of Cody Napper. This tree is in memory of Larry and Catherine Ousley. This tree was decorated by Vivo Jalisco. This tree was decorated by Chick Sassy Boutique. This tree is in memory of Ashley Kuhn. This tree says it's in memory of Mom. This tree is in memory of the Helm and Sickles family. This tree is in memory of Lou Ann Stewart. This tree was decorated by the Legion Post 371. This tree was decorated by the Madison family. This tree says it's decorated Cade Ryan Robinson. It's a Donate Life tree. This tree is decorated for Love for Live. This tree says it was decorated in memory of our family. This tree was decorated by the Wellston Band Boosters. This tree was decorated in memory of Joey Boggs. This tree was decorated in memory of Romer Spires. This tree was decorated in memory of Dixie and Doyd Osborne. This tree was decorated in memory of Pam Perkins. This tree was decorated in memory of Cindy Lou Prater. This tree says Navy Proud. This tree was decorated by the Grace Baptist Fellowship Youth Group. This tree was decorated in memory of Billy Witt. This tree says Merry Christmas, Barb Kahn, from your family. This tree says decorated the Wellston High School class of '66. This tree was decorated in memory of Patty Richardson. This tree was decorated in memory of Adam Preston. This tree doesn't have a tag, but has a lot of Home Alone decor, including this. This tree was decorated in memory of Stephanie Moon. This tree decorated by the Black Diamond Lodge 538. This tree was decorated by the Wellston Rotary Club. This tree was decorated by the City of Wellston. This tree was decorated by the Wellston Police Department. This tree was decorated by the Wellston Fire Department. This tree was decorated by the Jackson County EMS. This tree was decorated by the VFW Post 9092. This tree was decorated for Bundy Elementary Pre-K to Kindergarten. This tree was decorated for Bundy Elementary B-Rap. This tree was decorated for Bundy Elementary 1st and 2nd grade. This tree was decorated by the Wellston Intermediate School PTO. This tree was decorated by the Wellston Intermediate School Intervention Specialists. There are many neat displays here at the Wellston and Hilco Lights, including this 20-foot tunnel made of lights. Another neat display here at the Wellston and Hilco Lights is this sleigh donated by the Preston family in memory of Hector Preston. You can actually get in it and pose for a photo with this neat backdrop. It features Mary and Joseph along with the baby Jesus. It also includes the angel along with the 3 wise men, a camel, a sheep, and you also have the shepherds along with another sheep, and there's a cow and a donkey as well, all here along Railroad Avenue. This tree is decorated by Leella Lanes of Wellston. This tree is in memory of Dan Lockard. This tree does not have a tag. This tree was decorated by the Jackson County Prosecutor Randy Dupree. This tree is in memory of Steve Bocook. This tree is in memory of Jeffrey Porter Walker. This tree was decorated by Integrated Services for Behavioral Health. This tree was decorated by Holzer Jenkins Clinic. This tree is decorated by Taco Bell. This tree was decorated in memory of Leah Simpson and Herb and Gerald Pond. This tree was decorated by Edgewood Manor of Wellston. This tree was decorated in memory of Chuck Thaxton. This tree was decorated by TM Photography. This tree is in memory of Tim and Mary Ousley. This tree is in memory of Rogan Vickers. This tree was decorated by Happenings Bristow. This tree is in memory of Stan and Glada Ridge. This tree was decorated by the Mike Patterson family. This tree was decorated in memory of Karen Van Bibber. This tree is the Still family tree in memory of Harold and Karen Still. This tree does not have a tag. This tree is in memory of Tammy Depew. This tree was decorated by Brenner Family Pizzeria. This tree was decorated in memory of Rodney and Juanita Rippeth. This tree is in memory of Leah Williams. This tree was decorated in memory of Coach Darrow. This tree was decorated by the Wellston of Hilco Queens. This tree was decorated by the VFW Post 9092. This tree was decorated by Make Wellston Beautiful. This tree was decorated in memory of Bradley Stewart. This tree was decorated by Atomic Credit Union. This tree was decorated in memory of Keegan Matthews. This tree was decorated in memory of Dave Mullins. This tree was in memory of Shelley Rao. This tree was decorated in memory of Brent Jenkins. This tree was decorated by the Wellston Youth League Basketball. This tree was decorated in memory of Joel Gill. This tree was decorated in memory of Stephen Bias. This tree was decorated by Ohio Valley Bank. This is the Kraft Shea family tree. This tree was decorated in memory of Dash. This tree was decorated by McDonald's of Wellston. This tree doesn't seem to have a tag. This tree was decorated in memory of Betty Saunders. This tree was in memory of Sharon Wallen. This tree was decorated in memory of Leanna Maxwell. This tree was decorated for Pride. This tree is in memory of the Campbell family. This tree was decorated in memory of Angie McGibbons. This tree was decorated in memory of Gilbert Buck Harley. This tree was decorated in memory of Chad McInnes. This tree was decorated for Spinal Bifida Awareness. This tree was decorated in memory of Marty Risco. This tree was decorated in memory of Sharon and Robert Tackett. This tree was decorated in memory of Bueller Farley. This tree was decorated in memory of Jerry Smith. This tree was decorated by the Wellston Community of Christ. This tree was decorated in memory of Leah Nicole Hart. This tree is decorated by the Thackerth family in memory of several family members. This tree was decorated in memory of Bruce Smith. This tree was decorated by the Jeffries Wolfenden family. This tree was decorated by Ruth Nettles and Sam Black. This tree was decorated in memory of Carl Reed.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
All right, guys, we've arrived here in the village of Colton. This is our final stop on the Christmas display tour for Jackson County. Hope you guys will enjoy looking at all the Christmas trees, all the light displays, all the hard work that individuals across Jackson County put into these different Christmas displays. I know there's a lot of, you have the different organizations that are all involved. You have the different businesses and individuals that all take part in those displays to bring, you know, joy to everybody in the community at Christmas time. Here in Colton, I'm standing in front of a special tree. This tree behind me is a live Christmas tree that was planted in memory of Lena Humphreys. Humphreys passed away in May of 1997. Her family donated this Christmas tree, and it was planted in 2015, and that December the tree was lit up for the very first time, and it has been lit up every year since. This makes the 9th year that this Christmas tree has been lit here on the village green behind the Colton Community Building. And I will say that I was here the very first year for this tree, and you used to be able to reach the top of the tree, and it is now double the size that it was when they planted it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this tour of all the Christmas light displays in Jackson County. Reporting for The Telegram on theteleGramNews.com, I'm Jeremiah Shaver.